has this sense of another reality, and he captures that other reality through his pieces, and I think most artists do that. You know, you live in a number of worlds all at the same time, and fortunately through art, sometimes you could escape and see other images, and he allows you to share those worlds with him, and you being a participant in creating their reality.
I've gazed at the stars for a long time, probably since I was a child, like everybody else. Stars in my work have played a big part since I was a painter or since I was a light artist, and since I have made inflatables. There are two kinds of materials that form the skin or the skins of the aerostar. The outer skin consists of dacron, commonly known as spinnaker cloth, and the inner skin is polyethylene to make it airtight enough so it will blow up nicely. To fly it, it's being lifted by polyethylene tubing which comes off the roll and will be filled with helium. What intrigued me was the possibility of working with students, working with groups of people, working within a participatory concept. And I ended up being very enthused with this particular group because at the time when the circumstances were technically adverse but psychologically positive, everybody became very enthusiastic, and I felt that I was working with a group that was very determined to make happen what we had set out to make happen.
It took a little while to figure out what we were doing. I mean, most of the people had never done it before. A lot of people, I had never done it before.
I just showed up. Several times the wind was such that he couldn't do it as early in the day as he had hoped, so I just kept coming back about every hour to make sure I would get in on this. And then it was just a matter of everybody pitching in and doing whatever needed to be done.
Yeah, that's just things what we have for that, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna put it between there and you can carry it. The lightest one we got. Keep going that way. Keep her down on towards it. Going this way. Yeah. Basically, it's a fan setting. Like a pressure valve. Your left. Your left time.
People from the sidelines become involved and participate whenever the spirit moves them to participate. We would just walk over to them, a number of us, and say, "Could you hold the line, or could you help us with the line, or could you help us put the star up?" And they just light up and say, "Sure."
here, real good. Okay.
Did you see me all tying that
I
now?
want to be fancy, I don't think we will. You can tie a second knot here, and then pull the now then put a piece of rope between the 2 knots, and then tie it. That's sometimes tied, but that's good enough.
Have fun. Three sides.
All right.
Can't hear you.
People come out of museum refreshed. They're being energized. And the same thing happens here, in my view at least, that an event like this has an invigorating effect that happens not only in the body that gets reactivated and participates rather strongly, but also what we might simply call the soul. So what comes out of it is actually a kind of recharging of batteries on several levels, spiritual, intellectual, and physical. And the element that's very strong here, in addition to the traditional elements of art, is the physical involvement.
I always go into museums and touch everything anyway. People that would just be walking by would just pop up on the hill and see what was going on, and inevitably they'd start handing you things. It was a project that you needed to just have your hands all over it all the time.
Or have people go like this.
Yeah, we hadn't.
Yeah, we had two people on each side.
Hold it though. Hold it like this. So if they see a hole here, the pressure will go boom and rip it. Oh, okay. So have them holding at least right here.
Easier
Have
said than
3
done, but
people
we
even.
Those are kinks. Those are kinks.
Okay, let's go.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
Just keep watching. Yeah, keep your fingers up as much as you can, and just use your eyes.
Okay.
Just conjures up images of this sense of growing. You know, we're all part of that process of growing up physically, emotionally, mentally, and I think that that's what gets your goosebumps going, is that you are truly a participant in the growth of this.
Bearer of the night.
Want your refund?
It was like a part of me was in the start when we were done, because I'd spent, you know, all this time and all this energy. And there was a lot of people. The whole thing wouldn't have happened without all these people that had come together to put in their time and tell us a lot of love. They wanted to get this thing flying really bad. And it could just kind of steamrolled as we went, you know, and in the very end, you know, we got to see the thing fly.
A couple of encouragement calls.
It's not just the object that sits there or hangs there or flies, but it's the whole fabric of human endeavor and the whole fabric of interaction between many people that possibly didn't even know each other before, and an artist's idea and an artist's object that he brings in, and then the whole thing takes off from there and is influenced by outside forces, particularly elemental forces of nature, such as the wind, such as the weather. And there lies another important element for me, that not only interaction and participation are important, but also how they play themselves either with or against the forces of nature that are normally not part of an artistic experience.
Jeff, come here, will you? Yeah. Give me my slack and my cord. Hold up, will you?
I think you're feeling the tape.
It was just something.
Okay. You want to start inflating it?
Star is a piece of the universe that has been kind of taken from the sky and has been brought within a closer, a smaller, a narrower human scale.
Hey, I see him, Chris Austin. Don't step in front of me, Don. We're going to put an insert shot of this
He has this sense of another reality, and he captures that other reality through his pieces, and I think most artists do that. You know, you live in a number of worlds all at the same time, and fortunately through art, sometimes you could escape and see other images, and he allows you to share those worlds with him, and you being a participant in creating their reality.
The star is a very strong symbol and has had a kind of magic value beyond what we now call a magic symbol, because we tend to think it's an art symbol, whereas I think it's a symbol that goes far beyond art, even if it occurs within the confines of art or art activities. I do think that the star is a symbol of a central, a focal light that can serve almost literally as a guiding light that brings into focus many human energies. So out of the star, many other things develop.
We'll see you guys later.
Sure. Okay, bye-bye.